Hey guys, welcome back to the vid, and today we're going to be talking about the long-anticipated Watch Dogs Legion. Now, I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I remember when the second one came out, I purchased the sort of limited edition, where I got a sort of figure of Marcus, who was the main, character for the game. And when I heard that it was going to be set in London, I was so excited. My hometown. Well, I'm not from London, but obviously we'll be in the UK, and what sort of made me think about this is going to be different is the fact it's in the future. So obviously you got a whole new range of tech, and obviously I believe it's set in 2030s. So it's really interesting, and also how there's no main character in this game. You sort of play as anybody you want, which is cool. And obviously they've got all these different skills and sort of perks, etc. So I was looking forward to this, and I had to do a video on this. Now, basically, for those who don't know really what Watch Dogs is, it's just basically GTA, but you can hack. You can control cameras, cars, anything that's basically got a bit of technology in it. You can basically operate it. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. Now, when you start off the game, you sort of play as an MI5 agent, and you're sort of going through Parliament, trying to sort of figure out who's sort of behind these weird sort of attacks and conspiracies, etc. There are three major villains in this game, so the key to the story, and there's obviously these one or two, maybe three, sort of that are separate side missions, which you still got to do and check out because it is so much fun. One of the things I love about this game is the little spider that you control. That is pretty awesome, so it's nice to see different things in the game. And it's so weird because playing the game, it does, feel like this is what the future will look like, with all these autonomous cars and sort of, the tech that's around and sort of how the military look and dress and act. It's probably definitely going to happen in the future. One of the things I don't really like about the game is the missions are too short. It doesn't take long in the game. If you played the game non-stop, you could probably finish it in a day. It's not the biggest game in the world. That's probably one of my main problems with this. Obviously, you do have nods to the previous games. You got Bloom still in it. It's just such a... It's different, and that's what I really like about this. So, this was the character I chose. What's pretty awesome about this is the cars. The cars are just so cool. Even though like electric, they still sound amazing. Even though they shouldn't have sound, but one of my favorite cars in the game, and also amazing little nod to sort of the UK. It has correct registration plates. That's how UK registration plates look. So I'm really glad the developers sort of made sure that even just those small little details go so far. And it's even though I'm playing on the PS4, I haven't got the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. The graphics are still amazing. I mean, the detail, it's got better details than GTA 5 and probably in most games, even though it's not a sort of bigger game than GTA 5, but yet the graphics are so good. So I hope Rockstar sort of watch this game and sort of think, yeah, in GTA 6 we're definitely gonna have graphics like that, which they should with everything being next gen now. So this is the first sort of real mission you do. Obviously the first one's sort of like a prequel. It's sort of before the actual missions, and this is another cool thing. Obviously the toughness of the game is much harder than obviously the previous two. So you've got these sort of sensors which will detect if you wanted, they'll just immediately shoot at you. It's got different areas alone. You got like the sort of suburbs. You've got the sort of main capital area where the Parliament and Buckingham Palace and all that is. So, and as I say, the level of detail, the environment and the physics and the sort of greenery and all that is just it's absolutely amazing. So this is why this is definitely one of my favorite games and one of my favorite genres. Now, obviously talking about genres, I don't know if they're going to make a fourth one. They probably will, but they're probably going to go to America. And if it does go back to America, I really hope they do New York, because all they've done so far is Chicago from the first and San Francisco from the second. We need to do New York, because I think New York would be so much more interesting. And I just love to see, because also I would imagine New York, with being a ginormous city, I would imagine there's a lot of cameras and everything you can operate around that area. And one of the things is you can't immediately hire someone. You've got to sort of help them with their little issues before they sort of say, yeah, I'll join you. So that's it's I thought it'd just be easy to hire them. You know, maybe you could, you know, talk to them, get the option to try and convince them, but no, you've got to do the missions for them, which some of them are interesting. And what's also cool is your headquarters is in a pub, and yes, this is what UK pubs look like. You know, it's just, you know, obviously we've been locked down. I haven't been to a pub in a very long time, and I can't wait to go because obviously the atmosphere is amazing. And obviously, you know, yeah, first time you've got to sort of, you know, the typical watchdogs way, unlock the room before see this little cool little riddle or puzzle. One place you've got to check out is the London Taxis sort of headquarters, the factory, because it's so cool. You know, it's like Fort Knox. It's really heavily guarded. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like stop talking now because I have covered sort of the main areas of this game. One more quick thing is, you know, if your character dies, you can't play them again unless I think you've got a paramedic on the team, which will help them come back. And if you get arrested, you gotta wait, you know, so many hours. And this is what's cool: if you have a lawyer, a solicitor, they will sort of, you know, cut down the sentence. So that's pretty cool. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it here and let you enjoy the video because the video explains the game and video explains itself, and it'll probably go into way more detail. So I'm gonna leave it here, guys. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.